Good afternoon. Can you hear me? I know you can see me. Hi, Lucifer. Can you guys hear me okay? It's good. Perfect. Lovely. I'm actually using my big microphone for a change instead of using the audio from my webcam. Just going to wait a few minutes because I know that Glenn didn't get the notification about me going live. How are you, Lucifer? You're having a good weekend? Oh, wow. That's a long one for Ben. That's cool. Hi, Nina. How are you? Morning, Stephen. How are you? Hi, Todd. How are you? Okay, Glenn. Thank you. I've got both chats up today because one comes through a couple of seconds before the other. Oh, that's good, Stephen. I'm glad you had a nice time. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Todd. I'm good. Thank you. It's a nice Sunday early afternoon, 12:35 here in Germany. Oh, that's good, Lucifer. I'm pleased. I'm good. Nice and relaxed. Oh, that's a shame, Nina. Big hugs. Hope you get well soon. Oh, can't do the heart today. Hi, Andy. How's you and Becky? And Chloe. Well, I got my coffee. Hi, Max. How's you? Yeah, I thought it's, how long has it been? Cool. Last time I did the coffee chat, it's almost about a month ago now. So, and I know that the other day when I was on Dave's, I did say about doing one Saturday, but life got in the way. So I thought, well, to make up for it, I'll go live for an hour or so today. And you might actually have a double dose today because I'm contemplating going live this evening with one of the boxes, maybe trying out some of the trigger words that I've got on my setup here. Okay, Lucifer. As I got my autumn setup done, I'll oh, let's move my webcam over just to show you. Hey, Matt. Goes behind you. Sue! How are you, my dear? I saw you got your PC all sorted out. And you were live, but I missed you. Sunday double feature. Might be, Todd. Not guaranteed. Hi, Jean. How are you? How's your weekend? Hi, Maria. How are you? Hi, Monty. How's your weekend? So I'm going to try and keep my camera as still as possible. So try not to make you all seasick. And I'll just show you my autumn setup. As some of you know, I like to change it up with seasons of the year, and yeah, I did like a was at €2 shops last week and did a bit of a haul. So hi, Belinda. No helmet. This isn't about helmets, but you're more than welcome to stay and join in with the chat. So I'm just going to turn it around for you. And there we have my, try and keep my hands still. There's my autumn setup. And as it's Oktoberfest time, we have a couple of the gingerbreads, which is quite common. Oh, one of my signs is a bit crooked. And then we have, try and come in a little bit more. Then we have the little one. And then we have, which is quite traditional, which is the lion there and the lederhosen, which is quite the lion is traditional to Bavaria. And then we have one board with some trigger words. Yes, we have a gnome, and that's in memoriam to somebody very special, as some of you will know. And then we have another board with some more trigger words. And then we have our pretty little squirrels and a hedgehog. And this will actually change as autumn will go. Too much love in that room. How do you mean to attract demons? I don't deal with them, Sue. That's Riley. I did, Glenn. Oh dear, Andy. That's terrible. Is it Glenn's in here? Mags. If you can't see him, maybe refresh. Oh, just need to answer my sister quickly. My oldest nephew's got a football match this afternoon. There we go. He's late back there. No, he's not late. He was the first one in here. What do I deal with? When I'm doing my sessions, I have my familiar Anna, and I just see what spirits, if we can call them spirits, just to see who's around, who wants to talk, so on and so forth. So Yeah, Minion Anna. Well, I call her Angel Anna. She's known as Angel Anna. She goes to a few other people. Um, so it's, not only my familiar. Yeah. So it's nice. It's just somebody regular to communicate. I always validate. So who knows, Sue? Who knows? Oh, that sounds really nice, Matt. Sitting in the garden with a coffee, listening to the sound of the birds and a Spitfire buzzing around the sky. Sounds perfect for a Sunday morning. And for those of you that are watching, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are. And if anybody watching this back, I hope you're all well. Mushroom. Can I ask, does Spirit ask you to go places? No, no. Oh, what's that like, Sue? Annabelle Comes Home. Mind you, I've not watched any of the other ones, so. Mm, a good series, guys. It was on. Hi, Joshua. It's on Amazon Prime, but if you don't have Amazon Prime, it is available online. Um, it's a series. It's 8-part series, and each one's about an hour long. And it's called Carnival Row. And if you like stuff to do with the Fae, and a bit sort of old style buildings, it's got you. Oh God, what's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Orlando Bloom, and the main woman is, she's a model turned actress, and she was in, what was that film? Valerian, I think. Really, really good series. I can highly recommend it. Really, really good. All right, okay, Maria. No way, Matt. Seriously? Orlando Spoon. Seriously, Matt. I'm intrigued now. Yes, way. Holy moly. Oh my God. So come on, give us the tea. What was he like at school? Oh, thanks, Max. The glitch. All right, okay. Cheers, Maria. I'll have to look into that one. The Blackwell Ghost. No, I haven't. I'll have to have a look, Maria. I don't have Netflix or Amazon Prime. I've got other places I watch it. Okay. Cheers for that, Joshua. I'll put that on my to watch list. It just gets longer and longer, and then I get bored, And I think, oh, what can I watch? And instead of anything new, I end up watching all old stuff. Oh, cool. Nice one, Matt. Yeah, from interviews I've seen from him from years ago, he seems like a decent bloke. And for those that are in the States, bloke is man. That's really cool. There's no harm in a bit of name dropping occasionally. It's one of my uncles um, when they were still back in Belfast. Actually played football with George Best. Oh, right, okay. Nice one, Joshua. Thank you. What's the gender neutral bloke term? I don't know. I ain't got a clue. So. Hi, Paranormal Voices. How are you? Have you had a nice weekend? Man, women. I'm good, thank you. You got your coffee now, Lucifer. Nice one. Enjoy. Black, white, sugar. Mine's white with sugar. Oh God, don't even go there, Glenn. Oh, okay, nice. Oh, Joshua, thank you so much for popping in for the amount of time that you did. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and no doubt I'll see you on Dave sometime during the week. Always a pleasure, Joshua. Yeah, Stephen, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. As Glenn always says, you're always eating. Oh, mate, that's funny. But for those of you that didn't catch the programs, let me just put the comments up for you. Where are we? Well, we've got. Oh, I actually need to be on the other side. Actually. We've got one from Sue, recommendation. So we've got Annabelle Comes Home. And then we have. Oh, I missed one there. Max watched Chucky, but didn't like it. Oh no, that one's to do with Anna. Then we have the glitch. Then we have Black Rose. Um, I missed that one from Maria as well. Good Omens. Let me see. Hi, Pammy. Good morning. Thank you. Chocolate truffle. Oh dear, Stephen. Hi, Rick, aka Purple Hobbit. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Gail. I'm very good, my dear. How the devil are you? Did you watch the OA? What's the OA, Andy? I'm glad to hear it, Gail. The OA. Hmm. I'm curious. Oh, I need to get rid of her. There we go. Get that one off the screen. OA. It's about an angel that can reality jump by doing movement. Oh, okay. Is it actually called OA? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Pammy, that you need the doctor yourself. Hope it's nothing too serious. All right, it's called the OA. Okay. Oh, that's not the one. She's hang on a minute. I think I've seen a trailer. Is that the woman that works in a morgue? Or is that something else I'm thinking of? Because if it's not, I cannot for the life of me think. No, it's a girl that has a near-death experience and she sees death, held prisoner for ages, but she's an angel and they work out they can jump realities. Oh, right, okay. That sounds good. It's going to bug me now. I've got to think of. I'm going to have to think of that film with the woman in the morgue. Really twisty turner keeps you thinking. Oh, oh, excuse me. Oh, cool. Home Alone is good to watch. Oh, Glenn, you would. You would. Hi, Katie. Good morning. Don't worry. Hope you well. Hope Steve's good. So, what have you guys got planned for today, being Sunday? Anything good? Any of you having a roast dinner or anything nice? I can't remember, Sue. I really can't. I know I saw a trailer and it's a woman that works in a morgue, and I think the one body or maybe multiple body comes to life, and I think it might be a demon or something. I can't really remember. Hopefully relaxing. That's good, Tammy. Glad to hear that. Oh, is it? All right, okay. Cheers. Relaxing today, Lucifer. I don't blame you. Sunday, the day to do nothing. Isn't that what a Sunday's for? Unless you're one of those ones that are unlucky to have having to work, like Joshua. Oh, Tammy, that's not good. Need to take a rest in between. Where are we? Oh, go, Todd. Are you a bit of a night owl? Thank you, Sept. That's a long time, Lucy, for 11 hours. I don't know if I would have to go back to work. I really wouldn't after, God. The last time I worked was 2008, I think. Or maybe to early 2009, 2009. So it's been a long time. Okay, Stephen. Slobby Sunday. That's what I call it. Nice one, Maria. Oh, that's sweet, Gail. How old is she? I really like the original Lion King. I've not seen the remake. I think it's supposed to be good, the remake of it. All right, okay, Stephen. Well, Maria, you are a big kid. Well, my plans for today, I'm going to have my roast dinner like I do every Sunday. And then later on, I'll go and watch my nephew play football. And then later on this evening, I have no idea whatsoever. Just go with the flow. 4 years old. The new one is good. Oh, right, okay, Gail. 4 years old, yeah, that's a strange age. I know from my nephews. Mm, I've just realised I haven't got my little icon up in the corner. How terrible. Let me see. Which one should we do? Um, I have a few, you see. Um, let's put this one up for today. Okay, Pammy. Stephen, have you got anything sort of a woody or a nice big park? Whereabouts where you live? I haven't done one of my come walk with me's on my private channel for a year, maybe a bit longer. Oh, autopsy of Django. Thank you, Glenn. Well, I must say, this is really nice this afternoon. I have no idea, Maria. I'm spitting feathers. Never heard of it. Maybe it's the same that it's from up north. Yeah, she's a gas bag, Andy. I'm not surprised. All right, okay, Stephen. I have to go and take a look. Hello again, Rick, aka Purple. Yeah, Jane. Are you having a nice day, Rick? You never said. Hello, Alyssa. How are you, my dear? How's your Sunday been? On the same park as a pub. Oh, you can't beat a pub. Yep, just finishing up with your graveyard shift. Cool. Nice. So I bet you'll be glad when you get home after doing the graveyard shift. Hi, Mama Cass. How are you? Oh, glad to hear it, Alyssa. I'm good. Thank you. Glad to hear it, Mama Cass. Oh, 5 hours. Ouch. So if the graveyard shift, then you're somewhere in, must be somewhere in the States. Because it's what? I think it's about 7 o'clock Central. That was strange with some strange music playing there. 7 o'clock Eastern. Okay. Mm, that's early, Rick. Yeah, I'm just glad I don't have to. I don't have to work anymore. Mind you, sometimes it can actually be quite boring, to be honest. Oh, he's probably doing something, thanks. He's not always causing trouble when he's quiet. I can imagine, Rick. I really can. Mind you, I remember actually when I was about, oh God, 16. So we're talking, what, 30 years ago now. I always thought, oh yeah, it'll be nice when I'm about 40, retire early and just enjoy life. And, who would have thought it's actually happened? And now that it's actually happened, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, shall we say. I know, Stephen, there's a Hobbitsville. Never get a chance to go there, but yeah, it was that popular. They had to do a Hobbitsville there. Cornish pasty. Sounds good, Matt. Oh, that's still not too bad, Rick. 13 years. Still a bit of a pain, though. Tony, how are you? How's your weekend been? Yesterday was a big expo. Okay, okay, Tammy. I tell you what, I haven't had a Cornish pasty in God. How many years is it now? Must be about 10 years since last time I had a Cornish pasty. Ah, Miss Carter. Very nice, Tony. Bit too early for me to have a drink. But anyway, if I want to go live later, I can't have a drink. So getting old fast and the way the world is going, it's going to be Mad Max Beyond Thunder Time. I'm far from the truth, Rick. I know, Matt, it really is shocking. Mind you, I have to say, one thing I really miss from home, but thankfully, I'll have one when I'm over at home, or if my mum comes over, or if my sister's been, and that's sausage rolls. I really miss sausage rolls. Free Cornish pigs. Oh dear. Well, yeah, I'm British, but technically I'm English, so either way. But yeah, I am. I've been living in on the outskirts of Munich since 2001. Hi, Rose. How are you, my dear? Oh, no need to apologise, Rick. Nina, you are always working, my dear, especially this time of the morning. How are you, Rose? You okay? To those of you that are just come in, that are just watching, hi, hope you're well. Oh, God, Steve. Yeah, I suppose. I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you, Rose. I'm glad to hear you're okay. Oh, God. Really, Maria? You're not allowed to say English or British. Apparently, it's the UK now, as I was told by the housing officer. Hmm, that's crazy. No, I'm English. I will always be English, and England will always be England, as same as the others. And that's just the way it's going to be. I don't know. Trying to take away the English culture, English history. It's English. No doubt, Matt. No doubt. Oh, so yeah, I don't blame you, Maria. Oh, right. Okay, Rick. That's cool. That's really interesting, actually. I like the history like that, especially if you're able to trace it back to the pilgrims. That's really cool, that is. I know with my dad's side of the family originally comes from about 7 miles outside of Brighton on the south coast, a place called Lewis. Um, yeah, I think that's where they originate from. And as for um, my mum's side of um, the family tree has actually been done, and it originates in France. Got German roots, Scottish, and then Irish. Oh, don't worry about caps, Pammy. Don't worry about it. It doesn't bother me so much. On my mum's side, on my dad's side, I'm a Swede, German, everything. Just turn around and say European, Rick. It's going to be so much easier. Yes, Rose. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. That for those of you that don't know, RK Paranormal, aka Hell's House, I think it's called Hip Hop, also from the website. They do a list of the 100 most haunted places in the UK, and Rose's house, or her mum's house, is in the top 20. So from that list, it's actually classed as more haunted than 30 East Drive. So, and I really can't remember what number one was. So, yeah, the things that you see around now saying, the most haunted place in Europe, it isn't anymore. It's really cool. And Rose actually streams from the house. She'll have like maybe 2 or 3 cameras going in different rooms. Really, really, really good. If you're the type of person that would love to go out and investigate, but are not able to investigate, it's sort of, you can call it sort of armchair investigation. That Glenn and I have spent hours in Roses um, over the last couple of years, and some of the stuff that she's caught is so cool. I see you later, Matt. Take care, hun. See you soon. Okay, so, but really, really cool. If you like that type of stuff, it's what it's what you would call true, real investigation, not like the type of stuff you see on like Ghost Adventures, Almost Haunted, or like these nighttime type investigations that you see. It's what a proper paranormal investigator, when they go out to a property, a residential property, and they do an investigation, it's actually, you know, that's what they do. You can sit around for hours taking in the atmosphere. That's what I would class as real investigation, what it's all about. None of this sort of 5-minute box session, 5-minute EVP session, and whoopie do, over and done with. Oh, your place is haunted. Joanne, hi. How are you, my dear? I've missed something Rose has said. I know Rose. I heard about it. I've still got to catch up with a lot of stuff. I've sort of been having a little bit of a break and going elsewhere. Yeah, me too, Max. Me too. Thankfully, people don't see it that often. Okay, so take care. Thanks for coming, Han. I'll pop into Discord or somewhere along the line. I know, Rose. Oh, Tony. Hi, Rich. How are you? Been having a nice weekend? All right, okay, Rick. Cool. I know. It's my first experience. I was 7 years old, so I have to admit I take a little bit for granted nowadays. I'm good, thank you, Rich. I hope you well. You're good. Brilliant. Glad to hear it. No worry, Andy. Send my love to Chloe and Becky. Enjoy your Sunday. Oh, nice, Tony. Vacation. Lovely. Oh, you can't beat those 2 weeks holiday. I loved mine this year. I really needed it. I know she's not with you anymore, Andy, but the next time you see Chloe, say hello. Oh dear. I have actually, Rick. Skinwalker Ranch. I have. Yes, Rose, it's Sunday. Oh, all right, okay, Andy. Oh, that's a shame. Sorry to hear that. Well, send my love to Becky then, my dear. Hi, TJ. How are you? How's your weekend? Hope you're well. All right, Andy. Have a good one. I've actually finished my coffee. Might have to get another one in a bit. Joanne, I just love your name so much with the cheesy balls. It really does make me laugh. Tapping Mountain Dew, very nice. I just have I have a Sensio, the coffee pads. Sometimes I might buy them, but 9 times out of 10 I just buy the local supermarket. Cheap and cheerful. You've got used to it, Joanne, have you? Well, at least if you know if you're on a panel somewhere, especially if it's on StreamYard, you can drop the cheesy balls if you wanted to. Oh, oh God, Rick. Oh dear. Oh Maria. Naughty, naughty. Ah, okay, Pammy. Yes, uh, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, before I forget, um, some of you, I know some of you have seen it, but some of you haven't. Um, the ones that are interested in paranormal type stuff, and for those of you that know about Larry Moses, Scary Larry, rest his soul. Um, his family did a live memorial last weekend, telling stories about Larry, and they also did put one of his boxes on. Um, and Glenn was nice enough to go through it and pick out some and did some annotation on it, which he uploaded this morning. Um, I sent it to Larry's son this morning and was speaking to him. He was absolutely blown away by it. And some of the things that Glenn didn't put in there, and some of the stuff that was actually annotated, we didn't know, but there was actual confirmation from sort of nicknames from Kevin's sisters. Hearing that from Larry's son this morning was just like absolutely amazing. It just gives like that extra validation because it's information that we wasn't aware of, and only his family would be aware of. All right, okay, Maria. I know, Glenn. I know, Glenn. Well, it's like I said, you know, if there was anybody that would be the perfect person to actually do something like that, would be you. And I know that Larry would have wanted you to do that, where you've done other stuff for him when he was here. Maria, there was stuff on one of Glenn's lives. We didn't actually mention it, and that was around about the same time as well. That's funny, Rick. I know you are, Glenn. Well, from you know, call me being biased. You know, being my mentor, taught me everything that I know, and you know, helping me with my journey with the boxes and everything. Um, for me, you're the best there is for annotation. There isn't anybody better. I can't. You know, you get inside people's heads if where you've annotated stuff for other people. So you actually bring across um sort of that person's session. So you know, credit where credit's due. Oh, it was lovely, Joanne. You know, really, really nice. I thought uh, Larry's son would actually be still asleep. I've been speaking to him privately over the course of the last week. Well, it's fair, the last couple of days. Oh dear, you guys are never gonna let him drop that. Oh dear. A Sherwood Forest is actually a fraction of the size what it is now. Absolute tiny, small amount of what it used to be. Well, don't get used to that, Stephen, because that's a rarity. Thank you, Rick. He was a very lovely man. And actually, I've got it sitting here. The, this one? Yep. The one of the pictures on the thumbnail, and actually the very, very last picture. You'll actually see Larry holding one of his boxes, and this is the box here. It's a Sanjian radio, and he wanted to send me it on one of his live streams. I think it's coming up to, I think about 2 years ago now. Um, so yeah, it's my Larry's box. So yeah, and I will actually be using it soon in this session in memory of him. It's not going to be about him. It's about something completely different. It's going to be focus session on something else. Um, but yeah, you guys talking about the green types. Oh dear. I thought that's actually calmed down, but obviously you guys haven't forgotten. Thank you, Rose. Bless you. People have tried. Oh, excuse me. All right, okay, Pammy. I didn't know that. Oh, actually, yes, no, people have tried to do an overnighter there. That's true. Stephen, um, if you never got a chance, just go onto Larry's channel. I bet if somebody can drop actually Larry's channel link, um, go and watch Larry. It's such a lovable character. He really, really was. Really lovable character. Oh right, okay. You're right. I haven't watched that, Pammy. What are you lot like? It's daytime. Behave yourselves. Well, Pammy, is the memorial is actually on his channel, and the family will actually be keeping that channel out. If you want to see the annotation of the start of the boxes that were done during the memorial, if you go to NMPI's channel, Blaine's channel, North Nottingham, the video of that was uploaded this morning. It's well worth watching. Well worth watching. I call them leggings, Max. Yeah, that's really good because some men like to wear leggings in the winter underneath their jeans to keep them warm. Yes, definitely, Maria. And there will be stuff occasionally from the family on there as well. Stephen, TMI. Keep it clean, guys. Thank you, Max. Which one's that? Is that the string? Oh, Glenn's. Okay. I think, okay, Glenn, didn't you put the link up to the memorial string on yours? I think you did, didn't you? Yeah. I did, Pammy. It's my mod in the chat, North Nottingham Paranormal Investigators. That's the annotation video, and there's a link, I think, in the description or maybe in the comments. And if you wanted to see the actual memorial service, then you can watch it on Larry's channel. It's worth it, Stephen. Really worth it. Hmm. But if you bear with me, guys, chat amongst yourselves for about 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. I haven't got any music today, I'm afraid, like I have on my other channel. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me bring my BCL up. I've already showed it, Glenn. I'll show it again. You missed it. There we go. Not decided what box I'm going to use yet, but go and grab go and grab a snack, Stephen. I know you were sharing, Glenn. I know. Right. Where are we? Which one's it? Where is it? Oh, there we go. I'll put it on repeat. Can you hear this, please, guys? I can't hear any audio. No sound. Let me try the screen share. Okay. Can you hear that now? Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave you with a CV gift. And you too, Joanne. Okay, I'm going to leave you with an ocean view, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. What? Hey, no sound. Oh, yeah. Oh no. Oh, there it is. How about now? Can you hear me now? But really quiet. It's there. Yes, 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 yes. Brilliant. Okay. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. I'm gonna grab a coffee. And then I'll be back. Okay. See you in a minute.
Later, bye. Needed my coffee. Sound still okay? Yep. Lovely. Perfect. Okay, I've switched over to the webcam audio. So let me move that one out of the way. Don't need that one. Just going to catch up with Jack quickly. Oh, Rick, that sounds really good. Whole place is haunted. Ooh. That sounds cool. Did you like the sea view of the waves? Thank you, Rose. All right, okay, Rick. I've heard about Albuquerque, actually. I thought I'd give you guys something nice and relaxing for a nice Sunday. There's no sound on it, unfortunately. You were skinny dipping, were you? Well, I hope the water wasn't too cold for you. Landlocked, so it's nice. Oh, I bet, Rick. Freezing. Oh, dear. Well, I suppose it is autumn time, depending on where you are. I know in South Africa, there's springtime. And I think also Australia and quite possibly New Zealand. Okay. Oh, no, Nina. Well, Nina, you can always make it up. You know, if you can, when you've got your day off, just have a mother-daughter day. I'm sure she'll appreciate that. Zara, do you bring spirits home with you? I have absolutely no idea, Maria. Oh, no. Well, I know I did not long after I got back from Turkey. I did a focus session on Ephesus, which is one of the 7 ancient wonders of the world. There was a lot of confirmation from the information. Actually put up what the answers are, and a lot of it was validated. And I think it was actually in that session. I can't remember now. But someone that on the complex where my mum has a summer home, I suppose. Her name is Zenit, and actually had that on there. And I think also it's not online at all yet. But there was another ruin I went to, Miletus or Miletus, or Miletos. There's different variations of it. I did a couple of minute session on there. Oh, actually, there I got Zenit. but whether it's a name from something that's there, or whether they're regarding the person that I know, I don't really know. Oh, I'm sorry, Joanne. It's possible, Maria. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Nina. I'm sure she'll like that. Yes. And stick some birthday cakes in. I've got to wait for my emojis to come up. Let's stick some birthday cakes in the chat, guys, for Nina's daughter. Got to try and find mine. Food. Once it loads up. No, that's activities. Activities again, food. Ah, there's some birthday cakes. There we go. There you go, Nina. You can tell us from us all, happy birthday. Oh, well, like I said, Nina, you okay? You're FaceTiming with her later. You can do a special day with her when you got your day off work. Go and have a girlies' day or something. Christina from Ghost. I don't think I know Ghost Squad. All week has been followed home. Danny from Chasing Bone need to help her, but yesterday the trains. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, well, Megs, you want vodka often. Oh, Rick, a lot of that is just it is just rumor and hearsay. I've never known anybody using lots of emojis and getting in trouble. I'll ignore stuff like that. I've known lots of emojis being used in other people's chats, and they've never had a problem. Have you got anything else playing? Yeah, Maria, here's one for you. Here we go. Carpenters, close to you. There you go. Yeah, Rick, what you'll find is with some channels they'll say, oh, we don't like too many emojis being used, 2 or 3's fine, but no more than that. Yeah, so you know, it really depends from channel to channel and what the channel owner likes. Yeah, so you know, it's just what their preference is. Exactly, Glenn. Dave does have a lot of emojis. Me too, Joanne. Me too, Maria. My mum used to have, now we're going back to when I was about 14, 15, you know, early teenage years. And she had the greatest hits cassette. And she used to put it on quite often, as well as I think it was Supertramp or Fleetwood Mac, and the record for is one of the albums from, God, who was it? Nick Kershaw, I think it was. So I grew up with all of that. Oh, a Motown, and I know. It's understandable, Nina. You go, yeah. I highly recommended, Tammy. Thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. Big hearts. Oh, I can't do it today. There we go. Big hearts, and enjoy your rest of your Sunday. Top of the world. Yes. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation. Da, 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 da. Thank you, Tammy. And I don't sing very often on my channel, so it's a rarity. You won't get it that often. Oh, Motown. As soon as we're talking about music, there's one album I actually really, really love to play on a Sunday, especially in the morning. A bit TMI. I love playing it in the shower or doing my housework, and that's Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. Absolutely love that album. Absolutely love it. I know, I've heard that too, Rick, with all the businesses closing down and basically become a ghost town now. It's a shame. Max. Yeah, it's really good, isn't it, Stephen? Really good. Rush. I don't know if I've heard of them, Rick. Well, I know Glenn, if I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, Glenn, that you've actually seen the musical live. Oh, right. Okay, Rick. We had, oh God, I can't even remember how many years ago now. In the Bavarian forest, it must have been, it's about Bad Reichenbach, I think it was. It's about 3 hours away from here. And over from Italy, I think it was from Italy, maybe Austria, I can't remember. There was a brown bear called Bruno, and they tried to capture him to take him back where he comes from, but unfortunately, circumstances happened. Yeah, they had to eventually sort of send him on his way, if you know what I mean. Ah, okay, heavy metal. Well, that'll be why I don't really listen to that. Oh, wow, okay. Black metal. Oh, Lucifer. Yeah, no, Nathaniel, no. Yeah. Hi, Chris. Afternoon, my dear. How are you? How's your Sunday going? All right, okay, Rick. I might have to look them up. I tell you who is really good, and Glenn got me into them actually. Is if you want to look up on YouTube, they're mainly on YouTube. Is Noxicana. Absolutely amazing. And it's actually my channel trailer is actually Noxicana. Just woke up. Okay, Chris, grab a coffee and wake up. Noxicana. Thank you, Glenn. Yes, it is. I can't remember. It's actually the group called Noxicana, or is it? Are they called something else? Glenn's just put it in there, Rick. Well, I don't play Guitar Hero, Chris. I don't have a games console. I still have my color Game Boy. And I have the, oh God, it was from Game Boy as well. Actually, I might have it still. Hold on, 2 ticks. I might have it up on the top of the wardrobe. One. Oh, right. It must be in my cubby hole, but my color Game Boy, and I still play it on the odd occasion. And the other one that I've got is the Game Boy Advance. No, I don't, Rick. I really don't. If I play games, I haven't got anything installed on this laptop because this is mainly for streaming and video editing. But my other laptop, I've got, I like Zoom, Zoo Tycoon, and I've got SimCity 2000, I think. I've got some really old games. But if I'm playing anything, then it's normally either on the iPad or my tablet, and I've got maybe 1 or 2 on my phone. Skyrim. I think Glenn's mentioned Skyrim. I know, Chris. I like retro. My sister that lives here has got a SNES. And she actually gets it out from time to time. She's at my nephew's got the PS4. I think it's the PS4. And my sister's got Wii. Me too, Mags. Well, I'll tell you what I was. Oh, Rose. Well, if you think they are old, when I still lived in England, the person that I was with at the time, we had Vectrex, and we had a Mega Drive. We had loads of the old 80s handheld games. Oh, great. Really, really great. I think I remember you mentioning that, Glenn. Yep. But there's one game I was watching from Megan's blogs on her gaming channel, Lotus Games. She was playing Blair Witch yesterday, and that looks so cool. I've actually got one game. I think it's on my other laptop is Ethan Carter. I think it's called Ethan Carter. Peaceful collections collecting dust. Yeah, why not, Chris? Check some out. You're back home, Nina. Oh, that's good. At least you can rest. Chill out a little bit. Or maybe go to bed. Mark Plyer. I haven't, I don't know who that is. May have to have a look. Yeah, I don't think I've got, I forgot it out. I don't know. I tell you what, you talk about nostalgia, guys. This will make you laugh. Oh, okay. Have a look at that. I still have VHS. Oh, let's put this back up. Okay, there we go. I know, VHS. But my favorite, I do actually have a box set, but I do have them on my home server, is the original series, complete series of V. Yes, I still actually have a video player and it still works. No, I don't have Betamax Max. Thanks, Glenn. It was. Yeah, look, I've got it just here actually. Oh no, it's at the back of my wardrobe. I ain't gonna bother climbing all over my wardrobe. But yeah, the box set is maybe about that big. Yeah. One album, it's not actually a Star Wars, but there's one album I had to buy a couple of times. I've even actually got cassettes here as well. That's the album I've had to buy about 3 times now, but I've got it on the server, so I won't lose it. I love Star Wars though. Star Wars is good. I haven't watched I think I've only watched maybe 1 or 2 of the new stuff. Yes. Most definitely, Stephen. Oh wow, 8-track. My God, that's going back years. Yeah, totally, Mags. Totally. I think Glenn's got an 8-track. Yeah, I know what you mean, Chris. Oh, that's cool. Well, I've seen videos actually on YouTube, and the kids were given a cassette and a Walkman, and some of the stuff these kids try, because they haven't, obviously they haven't got a clue what a cassette is, or like the old phones where you have to go round in a circle and then it comes back and then you dial the other number. Some of those videos are so funny what these teenagers do, because they just haven't got a clue. Yeah. Didn't you say you used to use that for EVP sessions, Glenn? Casper the Lion. Yes, I do, Rick. I do, Rick. Yeah, they are, Stephen. Yeah, the rotary phones. Oh, they're so cool. Yeah. Yeah, you really can't beat some of the old stuff. Yeah, you know, the kids nowadays, they've missed out on so much from like when we were younger. There's some of the stuff that we used to watch, and you know, like the films and even like the comedy films, it's like half of them you would not get away with nowadays. You really wouldn't. The world's just become too PC. Hi, Paranormal Dolls. How are you? You're having a nice weekend. Old school rock. Oh, wow, Stephen. Oh, my God. Oh, God. I had it for a little while. My first stepdad, rest his soul, had, is it an A1, A2 from Siemens, the brick? I think it was about this big. Yeah, it must have been about this big. With the old, you used to pull out the antenna. Yeah, rode your bike. And in the summer holidays, you were chucked out for the day and you had to come home by tea time or when the lights came on. Yeah, totally, Stephen. Yeah. You had a chopper. Oh, cool, Glenn. I used to have, when they first, I think, when was it? I think I was about 7. No, yeah, I must have been. So that was what? But so around 1980. And the old fold-up bikes. And I used to take that down to my dad's. And I actually scraped my ankle on the pedal. And even to this day, it's faded a lot, but I've still got a scar on my ankle from it. Oh. Hello, Megan. Yes, we were. Your ears were burning. How are you, my dear? How's your Sunday been? We were talking about Blair Witch. You've been lurking. How long you been lurking? You're older than BMX. Oh my God. I remember the old bit. Actually, a friend of mine, he lives up north. He actually still rides his BMX from the 80s, and he used to like do all the jumps, and it's been on TV a few times and in a couple of magazines, and he still uses his BMX to this day. Ah, okay, Megan. What you having, Rose? Roast chicken, beef, lamb? I'm having chicken. Yeah, Megan's games are cool. Really cool. From watching your Blair Witch last night, Megan, They do something similar on the iPad and Android. It's not Blair Witch, and I played one before, and it was like, I really fancy installing one of those games again. Oh, a Griffer. Oh my God, I remember them. I never had one though. Okay, Rick. Enjoy the last couple of hours at work. Thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you around somewhere. Well, if you fancy, it's not 100% yet, but I might actually go live maybe in about 7 hours. And I'll put one of my spirit boxes on for maybe about an hour or two. A tomahawk. Oh, nice. Orange chicken rice. That sounds really nice. Yeah, if you're not asleep, Rick. Yeah, no stress. If not, I'll see you around. It's been nice having you here. It does, doesn't it, Joanne? Toad in the hole. I don't like toad in the hole. I've not been one for like Yorkshire puds or stuff like that. Okay, Maria. Rose hasn't said what meat she's doing. Rose, what meat you doing? And what veggies you having? I can't wait for parsnip season again. Oh, nice, Stephen. Well, Rose, why don't you and Kevin jump in the car and go for a roasty at the pub? Okay. Well, you might hear my fan slightly in the background from the laptop. Oh, Chris. Well, my roast, I'll be having a leg of chicken. I'll be having the mixed veg is cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots. And I'll be doing some sprouts because I love sprouts. And then we got obviously tatties. Oh no, I love parsnips, turnips, love them. Obviously a pesto gravy has to be done. Hi Mary, morning. How's your weekend going? Hope you're well. And I can't get hold of like the Bramley apple, bramble apple or Bramley apple, whatever it's called. So you get like, it's like for kids, it's in a plastic pouch. They call it Apfelmus over here. So I'll put a bit of that on, and a bit mint sauce. Got to have the mint sauce. Oh, nice, Stephen. Been okay. Nothing great, but I'm alive. Best thing. For sure, Mary. For sure. But if you need some hugs, here's some hearts for you. Well, it's still a bit early for you yet, Nina. So you got plenty of time. Nice, Mags. Very nice. Well, I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to give it about another 15 minutes. And then I'm going to start my dinner. Yeah, Rose, get Kevin to take you out to the pub or a country pub if there's any around you, and go and have a roast dinner. Go to the carvery. Hey, Jackie. How are you, lovey? How's your weekend? It is 2:15 in the afternoon. Oh dear, Rose. Well, tell him if he doesn't get up and move his backside, he doesn't get his roast dinner. Oh dear. You're all funny. Well, what I'm gonna do, don't worry, Jackie, I'm not closing down just yet. You got about a quarter of an hour, love. I'm just gonna have a quick look just to see if there's any other lives going on this morning or this afternoon, depending where you are, or this evening. Don't think there's any. No lives on. I'm gonna got to do dinner too. All right, Maria, thanks for coming, Han. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll see you around. Yeah, it's good, isn't it, Pammy? Doesn't matter, Jackie. No, me neither, Mags. I think it's a little bit early yet. I know, Pammy. It's really good. Really, really good. Chocolate. Stephen, what are you like? You're sending everybody hungry now. Hi, Dave. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet of you to pop in. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Will you take care? Sweet dreams. And I no doubt I'll see you around somewhere. But thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Welcome back, Gail. Cherry bit. Oh, cherry biscuits. That sounds nice. Don't blame you, Mags. I haven't read a book for, oh God. Well, I took some ebooks with me when I went to Turkey. When was that? That was June. I think I've probably read a couple of chapters of a book. Don't even remember which one it is. And I think before that, oh God, last year, I think, if I don't include like my tarot book that I got the other month, but actually sort of normal books. Yeah, it's got to before that, mate, last year. See you later, Dave. All right, okay, Mary. That's really weird, going from cherry biscuits to seeing my live on. I know that Turkey, I don't know if they had flooding, Stephen. I know that the caretaker on the site my mum said, well, she's still over in Turkey at the moment. I know that they had some, I think they had some torrential rain. But I'm not really too sure as for flooding, because my mum she's about hour, I think, roughly from Izmir. Nice, Jackie. Oh, that sounds nice, actually, Mary. Just a little bit of icing on top. As the cherry scone. I tell you what I really miss is, oh God, what's it called? Really sweet, and it's got marzipan around it. Is it the angel cake, where they got the different colour squares with the marzipan around it? And Bakewell tarts and mince pies. Oh, you have to send me some mince pies over at Christmas, Glenn. Ah, okay, Mary. I know, right, Jackie? Battenberg. Cheers, Stephen. Thanks. It's Battenberg or what, angel cake. I think it is called the other name for it. Yeah. Oh, okay, Rose. I know I've got so many batteries here, there, and everywhere. Oh, nice, Mary. My nan used to make Christmas pudding. Oh, to die for. To die for. And with the old sixpence in it. Yeah, I'm exactly the same, Jackie. Exactly the same. Christmas pudding, how would you it's like well, it's sort of like dome shaped. It's got mixed fruit through it, and is it brandy? I think it might be brandy through it. And you bake it about, is it a few weeks before Christmas? Somebody will tell me in the chat anyway. And you normally put a bit of holly on the top, and it's warmed up. You serve it with custard, but before you serve it up, you light it, and then you got the flame on the top. You don't see it so much nowadays. Oh, cheesecake's good, Max. Oh no, Stephen. I know, Jackie. No, not like creme brulee. Let me find a picture for you, and I'll show you what Christmas pudding's like. Oops. Really, really yummy. No. Google. Images. I'll show you one that's got which has got the flame. Hopefully you'll be able to see this, Mary. Pammy. No. Pammy. Yeah. That's Christmas pudding. Oh, it's a little bit fuzzy, unfortunately. No, don't want solo movie. There's another one. There you go. There's another one. Oop. That's Christmas pudding. Oh, it's so lovely. Hi, Caroline. I'm so sorry, Jackie. Oh, Tara. Hello. Okay, people are still coming in. They've gone up. I'll stay around for another half an hour. Then I'm going to really have to go because I need my dinner. Yes, that's really nice, Tammy. Pammy. How are you, Tara and Caroline? How's your weekend been? I'm doing a roast dinner, Mary. I'm doing roast chicken. Mags, behave yourself. All good. Lovely. Glad to hear it. All good here. Hi, seamstress. How's your weekend? Hope you're well. Roast dinner, Mary. It's normally when you got a piece of meat. It's done in the oven. Roast potatoes and mixed vegetables and gravy. Okay, Pammy. The minute I've started it, Mags, I'm finishing it. Okay, Joanne. Hope your dad's not feeling too bad today. Send him our love and our well wishes. Because oh, Jackie. Oh, that's a shame, Caroline. You too, Joanne. You too. Bye. Bye, Jojo. Coffee is delicious. Oh. Oh, dear. Excuse me. Yeah, I can understand that, Caroline. Maybe you need to make her one instead. Yeah, exactly, Caroline. Mm-hmm. But Guy, I really do appreciate you all being here with me today. It's just been so lovely, so funny, and covered so many subjects: music, food, paranormal, films, games. I'll give you the short version, Jackie. Split up with my ex, was ill at the time. Well, I came here for 10 days in 2001 when 9/11 happened. I was back home in England. Broke up with my ex, went down to then my mum's flat, which is now a house. Was in a very bad way. And my sister called my mum, flew back over here, and the rest is history. And it'll be 18 years on, it's either the 29th or the 30th of September. You haven't missed it. I'm still around for a little while, Tara. You've been working again, hun. Yeah, it was Caroline. 24 years, Jackie. Wow. My mum was, oh my God, she was over here for 25 years before she went back. And I've still got a sister here. So she's 38 or 39. Hang on, 7 years younger than me. 39. So she's been here 32 years. But she's half German anyway. Or should I say half Bavarian? Yeah, I know. Exactly, Jackie. Yeah. But if she really wants a nice area, Caroline is down south, Bavaria, Black Forest area. I've not really been up north. I've never been to Berlin. I've actually seen more of Austria than I have up north. Hey, Pugs. How you doing, hun? Hope you're doing all right. How's your weekend? Yeah. Bad when that happens, isn't it, Mags? I think I remember you mentioning something about being in Germany, seamstress. So is your daughter technically German, or is she still classed as American? Because I know sometimes it can differ over here. Cool. Nice to hear it, Pugs. Yeah. My mind's going now. Yeah, I do. Well, I suppose Munich is the capital of Bavaria. I suppose it is one of the richest counties. Margie, hello, my dear. Good morning. How's your weekend been? How are you? She could choose. Okay, seamstress. Okay. Yeah, none. Well, my two younger sisters. My youngest sister, she was, I think, about 2 when they came over. And they, I think they were about 16 when they had to choose which nationality they wanted. Oh, cool. Okay, Jackie. Yeah. Well, funny enough, Caroline, especially my sister here, even her boys, they could apply for a British passport, but the funny thing is, Germany don't mind if you've got two passports, like two nationalities, but on the English side, they don't like it. You have to choose one or the other. Oh, I'm glad to hear you well, Margie. Thank you. I'm very plain Jane today. I got no makeup on. It's very Sunday. Hair's back. All right. Okay, seamstress. That's cool. I know, Jackie. I know. Same here. Once they finally decide what's going on, I think depending on the outcome of that, it could be a case of me giving up my me going for German citizenship, but there might be a little bit of a complication there. Morning, Charlie. Or afternoon. How are you? How's Baba? Congratulations, by the way. I've seen a picture of her. She's gorgeous. She's lovely. Yeah, I know, Caroline. It's a pain. We'll see. Thank you, Mary. It's a lovely thing for you to say. Much appreciated. Okay, Mags. Take care, hun. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thanks for coming. See you soon. You're welcome, Charlie. I'm good. Can't complain. Having a good day today. I know, Caroline is crazy. Oh, God. Again. We just got to see what happens with it all. You know, I know it's all up in the air at the moment. Yeah. Well, I only got my passport 2 years ago, Jackie. Well, Mary, it really depends. One of the things that they were saying for the expats that are already living abroad, nothing's going to change. Everything's going to stay the same as what it is at the moment. But after the UK leave, then the people that move abroad, then they would have to get like the green card. It's something similar to a green card, so they're able to live in Europe. So, but we'll see what happens. You know, there's about 1.3 million expats that live abroad. So, yeah, in Europe alone. So, if all of us had to go back all at the same time, there is no housing that can support that amount of people, and they have a housing shortage as it is. Yeah, of course, Jackie, it will do. But it still wouldn't touch up. You want about the tennis player, Charlie? Because if you're on about the PM, I haven't got a clue. because I don't follow politics. Causes too many problems. I would, if I'm being honest, Glenn, I really would. The amenities that are available to me, I would have so many problems getting back home. Well, you know that anyway. Yeah. 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 Well, you would think nowadays, Mary, you know, there'd be a lot of places without a lot of these problems, but you know, no, I don't really, Tara, either. It just causes too many problems with too many people having their opinions, and it just causes arguments. It's very rare that you can have, let's just say, an adult conversation. It is, Mary. You know, my dad said to me years ago that it was the best decision that I actually made. And I agree with him. You know, it's not easy. It can be hard. I'm just thankful that you know, I've got at least one of my sisters here. I've got two of my nephews here, the two oldest. So, and I've got a little bit of family here, and then I've got one of my best mates who I've known it since 2002. So it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse, but it's good. I can't grumble. And when you got some beautiful scenery over here, I've got a woods at the end of my road, about 30 seconds. And then I've got a big woods. I'm actually 2 streets back from the main road, and the other side of the main road is a huge forest with deer, but you don't really see them. So I really can't grumble. And if I want to go down to Salzburg, it's about 45 minutes away. You can go to the Czech Republic and back again in a day. You can go to Poland, even all the way down to Bosnia. You can be in Venice in about 5 hours. Switzerland, France, England. Yeah, that's true, Charlie. Yeah, I know what you guys are saying. It's just not. It's just 2 subjects just to keep well away from. It is, Tara. It is lovely. It really is. And with the Oktoberfest starting soon, you know, you get a lot of internationals, and I am hoping, I'm not promising, but I'm going to try my absolute best to I will do it during the week, because the weekends are way too busy. But I'll hopefully, if I can get a good enough picture with my phone, I'll actually have a walk around the Oktoberfest, and I'll take you guys with me. I probably won't go into any of the tents, but you'll actually be able to see the size of them. It's actually quite deceiving how big it is. Okay, Jackie, you take care, hun. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you for coming. I'll see you soon. Oktoberfest is great. I love it. Well, you never know, Tara. You might make it over here one day. And if you're down this area, you'll have to let me know and we'll have to meet up. Especially if it's Oktoberfest time. I'll take you to one of the tents and we'll have a beer. Oh, very good beer. And very strong beer. But believe it or not, they actually up the percentage of the beer during the Oktoberfest. And I think the highest one, I think the lowest one is something like 4.7%. And I think the highest is something like, I think it's 6.7, 6.9. I think. I am, Charlie. I am. Been in almost 18 years. True pugs. Oh. Well, Mary, I haven't got much, but over on my private channel, I've got, I call them Come Walk With Me. And I just walk around sort of my woods, or I've actually got a live, quality's not great, but it's a bike ride, and I take the long route home, going a little bit through the forest on my bike. I think I actually did a winter walk one. I know lots of people do, Charlie. You've never been on a plane, Tara? Well, the States is so big. You know, you guys are actually really, really lucky with, you know, you've got like, you've got Florida down in the south. Okay, I'm not going to say so much about Washington. But you've got like, you know, you've got the mountains. I think it's near Seattle. You got the mountains up there. And then obviously you got like the desert area around Texas, and then down near Louisiana, you've got the bayou, and then obviously if you go South America, you've got Belize. Okay, I know it's classed as a different country, but still America. Well, I still see it as America. So you got, and then you got the, Yellowstone. And is it the correct me if I'm wrong on the pronunciation, Yosemite Park? I bet it is, pugs. Oh, thank you, Margie. Oh, that's so sweet. Yosemite, yeah. Okay, thanks, Glenn. Oh, that's really sweet, Margie. I like to try and sort of mix it up, and sort of the nice relaxed ones like today, or if I'm doing a panel, whether it be a chilled one or a paranormal panel, or my angel card readings, or a spirit box session. I just like to mix it up. Yeah, I would actually really love, probably never happen, really love to go to the States. I'd love to go to Canada, especially Oak Island. I am fascinated by Oak Island and the history behind it and the stories behind it, and I love it. Love it. Oh, big hearts for you, Margie. Yeah, okay, Tara, we'll go. And I want to go to one of the other places I want to go to is to Belize. I want to go to the ruins. I'm ever since I was about, I think my mum said about since I was about 3, I have been fascinated by old architecture and ruins. That's why the first time I went to Turkey, I went to Ephesus. Oh, beautiful. I was in my element. And then after that, we went to the Seven Sleepers, which is the catacombs, which is where St. Paul, St. Luke had visited. St. Paul, I think St. Paul had visited Ephesus 3 times. And then about a 15 minute to half an hour's drive up on the hill, you've got Mary Magdalene's house where she stayed. Lovely little 2-room house where I had let's just say an experience up there. And then this year, going back to Ephesus, and then Miletus I went to, and the unfinished Apollo's temple. And unfortunately I didn't see it, but the mausoleum, another ancient wonder of the world, but I was 2 streets away from it. That's in Bodrum. And the castle there, where actually some of the stones that we used to build the castle is actually from the mausoleum. And then over to Kos for the day and saw the tree of Halicarnassus, where the philosopher, that the patron saint of medical doctors or philosophy, apparently that's where he did all his teachings. Yeah, I was in my absolute element, really was. I wouldn't want to go to Chernobyl, pugs. That one's not for me. I've been to over here. I've been to Dachau concentration camp a couple of times. Very surreal, very humbling, shall we say. Really, Charlie? That's crazy. Okay. Okay. Well, I know some people like to go there, pugs. You know, we know there's one person that has gone there and maybe a couple of others, but not my cup of tea. All right. Okay, seamstress. Frankfurt, there's only about, well, Nuremberg is, oh God. Well, I know over the other side, Leipzig is 5 hours. So over the other side near Frankfurt, you're probably talking about a 6-hour drive. Yeah. So I've heard, Mary. Yeah, they are, Margie. Well, I tell you what, it's oh God, what's his name? Scott something. There's you can watch it online as well. Something called America Unearthed. and it goes, if you like that type of thing, it goes about sort of where the Mayans have come up, or the Aztecs, to America, and like the old Viking people visiting America. And if you like not there's stories of the giants there, and oh, brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, really cool, Tara. I enjoy it. I might have to watch it again, actually. It is really cool. Phoenicians, that's it. Yep. Thank you. Well, I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to close this down so I can have my roast dinner before I go to football later. But I want to thank each and every one of you for coming today. It really, really means a lot to me, even the ones that are coming in late, and everybody that's watching as well. Thank you so much. It's been a blast. So many subjects. I've really enjoyed it. Hopefully I may not, I'll try not to leave it a month before the next coffee and chat that I'll do. Keep an eye out this evening. I'm not promising, but I'll try and do live spirit box session this evening using some of the trigger words that I've got. See if any of your questions can be answered. Yeah, and just see how that goes. So again, thank you, everybody. Even the ones that may be watching this back, thank you. I really do appreciate it. And as always, what I turn around and say to everybody, stay truthful, stay honest, and make sure every single day counts. So until the next time, bye, guys. Love you all loads. Bye. Oh, wrong picture. Bye, guys.